What's up guys, welcome to Planet Perth. Brendan here. Today we're doing a bit of a trip out into the wilderness, trying to find some places that you might not see on the travel shows when you see Perth. Some of the places a little bit off the beaten track, some of the places I like to go that many people don't even know exist. So yeah, join me today guys, check this place out. So some people might be asking why I do these kind of videos and why I bother putting it online, and the simple reason is I love Western Australia. I love the culture over here, I love the lifestyle, I love the people, and Australia has this stigma, Western Australia has this stigma of being this isolated, boring place where nothing really happens, and I want to contradict that. I want to show you that there is quite a lot happening here in Western Australia, and particularly in Perth, and yeah, it's the reason why I love this place. The reason why I've stayed here so long. So just to give a little context to this video today, as many of you guys might know, I'm originally from I'm not originally from West Australia. I'm originally from Belfast in Northern Ireland, and I moved around quite a bit and ended up living here in Western Australia through sort of circumstance and luck. Yeah, so when I was in Ireland, growing up as a kid, I wasn't a sporty kid, I wasn't somebody who was very good at school. I'm fully dyslexic, so school was always a problem for me, but art and dance have always been my release. So through the love of hip-hop in my early teens, I discovered a talent for breaking and for graffiti, and neither of these two things were going to make me any money or provide a lifestyle for me, but I threw myself into graffiti hardcore. I pretty much give every single day to the skills of being a graffiti artist, of learning how to paint, how to draw, how to have my own style, and really became quite successful at that for a while. Throughout my sort of early 20s, I was painting quite a bit. I was doing commission pieces. I actually ended up going to Greece, to Faliraki, and doing some nightclubs over there. Did some nightclubs in the UK. Small successful, a few commission pieces, but nothing really great, but it was my passion. So yeah, when I first moved here to Australia, I was in full graffiti mode, and unfortunately within the first 3 days of being here in Australia, I was arrested and cautioned. They caught me out when I was doing some painting. Luckily enough, they didn't catch me actually in the act. They just caught me with the materials. They confiscated my materials, and yeah, basically it was a big shock to me to find that this is the sort of style that goes over here. People over here are not very friendly towards graffiti, and yeah, it was a big shock to realize very quickly that this is not going to fly over here, and I had to change my approach. So looking for a graffiti scene, I started asking around, where can I paint? There must be somewhere place where I can paint for free without hassle, and most people said no, there isn't. So yeah, I kind of found this place by a little bit by luck and by chance. So yeah, check this out guys. So as you can see guys, we're coming up here on the old abandoned Fremantle power station. This place was in operation for many years, and it's been derelict for many years. And as you can see now, it's kind of used as an unofficial Perth Hall of Fame for graffiti. Check out this guys. Most people see graffiti as a public nuisance. They call these guys vandals, and they think that it's something that the lower class people do, that you don't have talent in this. But you can clearly see the artistry in some of this stuff, guys. I mean, it's undeniable. These guys have talent. So yeah. A lot of people are afraid to come down this way. I think there's going to be some sort of hassle, there's going to be some sort of trouble. But as you can see, no problems. This place used to be a little bit more scary. It used to have a little more trash in here. It used to have some broken cars, some debris. Occasionally you'd find somebody come down here at night and they would light a fire or something like that. But over the last couple of months it's really been cleaned up. I hope they're going to do something with this place, because it really has a lot of potential. If there was one word that I would use to describe West Australia, and Perth in particular, that word would be potential. There is so much potential here, guys. Literally, this space here could be used for anything. I like to come down here and sort of stay connected to the graffiti scene. Pretty much every single week you'll come down here, you'll see something brand new, some new paintings, some new style. We've got some amazing artists here in Western Australia, which really sort of hidden from the majority of people here. I would be surprised if anybody knew much about this. But this is really where culture is born, guys. Hip-hop culture and Western Australia culture. I mean, this is all combined. I had to come down here and check it out, guys. Keeps me connected to it. It's been a very long time since I painted down here. And of course, with any skill, if you don't use it, you lose it. And my skills are pretty rusty right now, so yeah. Check it out. This is one of my favorite artists, guys. This guy in here is called Dest, or Destroy. He's from Fremantle and always painting, and he always has that clean, fresh style that I like, that New York style. And look at those colors, man, perfectly matched. Yeah. So we're going to scan around here, have a little look. As you can see, the building itself, pretty destroyed looking, pretty derelict, like something out of a zombie apocalypse. So yeah, we're going to keep checking that, guys. Make sure if you like these videos, guys, that you give us a thumbs up, subscribe, mention in the comments if you have anywhere that you would like us to do a little review on. Western Australia is immense. I think I've been here for like the last 10-12 years. I've seen about 1% of the whole state, so there's still so much to discover, guys, and I really want to bring to you as much content as possible about Western Australia and the love of the place. So yeah, let's continue. As you can probably tell, guys, it's a pretty grey day today, a bit overcast. We just had that big storm a couple of days ago, so we're still in the tail of that. A little bit of rain, a little bit of drizzle, but most times down here, hot down here painting, guys. It's pretty hard. A couple of my friends come over from town when we painted here, and we just couldn't stand it. It was so hot, so ridiculously hot. So yeah, so we're going to head around the exterior of the building. Unfortunately, you can't get into the building anymore. They have it fenced off. I've been in there quite a few times. It's seriously spooky, but you can't get in at all now. So we're going to go take a look at the interior, and I'll show you as much as I possibly can, guys. They do have security here, so if you do decide to come down and check this place out, guys, make sure you stay outside the fences, because it is a crime. You're not allowed to be in there anymore. It's a very dangerous place, as you can probably tell from the look of it. It's been sitting here for a very long time. Coming around the exterior here, guys, you can see there's not a space wasted here. Every single opportunity for every wall space is used here. Wow. Talented guys. I mean, a lot of people give a lot of disrespect to graffiti artists, but if it wasn't for graffiti artists, the way that we advertise, the typography, things that we take for granted nowadays, even just inspiring the way we think nowadays wouldn't be the same without graffiti. So yeah, big respect. These guys are serious artists. Okay, guys, so we're coming up here on the outside of the building. Take a look. Okay, so funny story. Yesterday I actually tried to do this video again, or actually tried to do this video for the first time, and I usually say to everybody I do my own stunts, but I actually slipped all the way down the hill and cut my hand up and all types of stuff, so I won't be doing that again. Make sure if you do come here, guys, you don't use this hill. It is seriously dangerous, and because you're out here in the middle of nowhere, it could be a long time before you're found if you break a leg or knock yourself unconscious or anything like that. So if you're coming to these explore places, guys, I would really recommend taking as much precaution as possible. I'm usually quite good. That was a pretty bad fall, and yeah, I don't want to do that again. Someday I'm going to come down here with the drone and fly it over this place so you can see the full extent of the building, because it really is immense. It's massive, and yeah, it'd be really good to see it from all different angles. So this is the way into the interior of the building. You're not allowed in here. It is a private area, but you can sort of just sneak through. I'm gonna go through past this little dog beach here. So yeah, just coming down right on the coastline here, right next to Coogee. Some of the nicest houses in Fremantle, some of the most million-dollar properties, and right next to it, you got this rotting monstrosity. So yeah, I'm just gonna take you a little tour around the interior. Remember I said I can't take you inside the building because the building is secured and locked, and we got a security guy patrolling the way, make sure you can't get in. But as long as you stay outside the main fence, then you're cool. So yeah, let's check it out. Pretty desolate now, but you can imagine, guys, it wasn't that long ago, maybe within the last 30-40 years, that this was a fully operational electricity plant, and it would have had thousands of employees. This possibly would be the main car park. Hard to tell now, but yeah, there's still some reminiscences here and there. You'll see, I know, a bit of shrapnel or something. But if you're ever looking to shoot an Australian zombie movie, this is the spot. This is the apocalyptic spot. So yeah, we're getting quite close now, guys. Make sure if you do come down and check this place out, guys, you come prepared, you come with proper equipment, shoes, jacket. Don't take any unnecessary risks, and please don't go inside. It really is quite dangerous. A couple of years ago, they were thinking about using this place as some sort of like giant skate park, some sort of youth engagement center. But yeah, I think it's far too far gone for anything like that. I don't think any renovations would last on this building. I think it's too far gone, too weathered, too destroyed. It's been sitting here for, like I said, 30-40 years in the sea air, rain, the elements. Not even one window left on the whole thing. Seriously spooky. Let's take a look inside, guys. There's where we come from, up there. So as you can see, this is the main fence here, guys, and you can see clearly there's a lot of warnings on this building. It doesn't look very structurally sound at all. Apparently in the 70s and 80s, this used to be sort of a party spot. People would come down here and camp and have big raves and all types of stuff, but I can't imagine that being much fun, man. Could you imagine this place in the dark with the rats and the snakes and the spiders and all types of crazy animals inside? Who else knows what else lives in there? Crazy, 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 crazy. So yeah, we're gonna go around the outside of the building, guys. Check out some of the interior from this side. Pretty crazy place, right here on the coast. Beautiful West Australian coastline. Do my own stunts. It's a beautiful coastline, and unfortunately this is a bit of a blemish. This is kind of looks a bit of an eyesore. I really wish they would do something with it. Even just like secure it and open it up as a proper Graffiti Hall of Fame. Clean out all the rubbish and let it be a skate park or something like that. Got some crazy vents here for all the toxic waste. And speaking of toxic waste, I'm going to take you down to this lagoon, and you can see the birthplace of the toxic adventure. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy place, huh? And like I said, it's kind of just sitting here rotting, and there is serious potential in this. I can imagine this being redeveloped into like a giant hotel, and having people just come and stay on the coastline here in Western Australia. I mean, anything's better than this for sure. I love this place, don't get me wrong, man. I like having a place where I can come and paint and be connected to the graffiti scene. But yeah, like I said, there's so much potential in these areas, so many wasted spaces here in Western Australia that we could really utilize. And I mean, it doesn't have to be a hotel, it doesn't have to be anything special, but it could certainly be better than a broken building where the security is paid to guard from people coming in to paint. Come on, man. I mean, they're paying somebody to do this, so yeah, that's my 2 cents anyway, guys. So yeah, we're just gonna have a quick last little look around, guys. I'm gonna wrap up this video quite soon. Remember, if you do like these videos, drop us a comment, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll keep on bringing you new content every week. My mission really here, guys, is really just to have fun and show you a side of Perth that a lot of people don't get to see, because I love this city, I love this state, and yeah, that's about it. Let's take a look around. Last final looks at this crazy monster. So far, no sign of the security guard, but he is here. So again, do not go inside here, guys. No matter how tempting it is to have a good explore, there is caves and trapdoors and all types of things you could fall through. And like I said before, if you're here by yourself, it could be a very, very long time before anybody picks up on the fact that you're missing or injured or anything. So yeah, take all the safety precautions you can, guys. Don't forget there's tons of snakes around here as well. Keep your eye out for the snakes. Okay guys, so that'll wrap it up for the day. Like I said before, if you do like these videos, make sure you give us a like, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, mention in the comments if there's somewhere else you'd like us to visit. I really just want to make sure that Perth is represented the right way. And yeah, peace. Thanks for watching.